What it do? What it do? We back again. We back again. Or you dusty foot hoes with another one. Seen this yesterday when I was at work slipping. Just be slipping when I'm at the job. The press conference for UFC 293, Izzy versus Strickland. Strickland went hard on this motherfucker. He was talking that jazz to Izzy. He made him look bad. And for people who don't know, I'm not a fan of Izzy. I used to be. I stopped being a fan right around when he grew the titty. And it wasn't even like, and just putting this out there, I personally don't care if people take PEDs. I don't give a fuck. I'm a fan of pride. I like pride type shit. Let everybody juice up and kill each other. That's just how I feel. I'm keeping it real. I don't care about that. That doesn't. So I really don't care. A motherfucker's taking performance enhancing drugs. To me, it don't affect their career. I don't give a fuck personally, to be honest. But it was the fact that he grew a titty, and then when people like was talking about the titty, he was acting like something wrong with you for wanting to know about the titty. He was just weird. It's like, bro, you grew a titty. One day you woke up with a titty. You didn't have a titty before, and it just so happened you grew the titty right around the time your toughest fight is coming up against Paulo Costa. He's undefeated. You undefeated. That was a big fight. A lot of people is kind of like in the past now is like, who cares? It happened already. Don't matter. But at the time, that was a big fight. That was one of his biggest fights at the time. There was a lot of hype going into that fight. A lot of shit talking going on into that fight. They both undefeated. You go in there and knock Paulo Costa out. It's like, that's kind of strange. Is he don't got power like that? And since then, Paulo Costa never got rocked, hurt. Paulo Costa got a chin. Is he just knocking him out? All right, cool, whatever. And then when people is like, you took the tests with the doctors, got a bunch of tests or whatever the case may be. You never told us about the results, none of that. So you just leaving us to speculate. And not even that. The real reason is because of the John Jones shit. He used to be talking about John Jones picograms and this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. And for years he talking shit. Ducking John Jones too. Let's keep it real, he was ducking John Jones. Soon as John Jones dip out of light heavyweight, you move up and fought Jan and lost. What you think John Jones would have did to him? But that's neither here nor there. And then when you run into John Jones, though, it's all hugs and kisses, though. It's all love when y'all run into each other, though. Exactly. Exactly. But that's one of the main reasons why I don't like him. It was like, bro, and he fake. He just do a lot of fake ass, sucker ass shit. Like me, like, it's just something in me. I can't help it. Like, when black people is doing anything positive, I try to root for them. Black fighters I root for them all the time. Because you doing something positive. You ain't out here robbing and stealing and killing nobody. I'm root for you all the time. I got your back 100% till the wheels fall off. But this motherfucker Izzy, bro. Oh God, bro, I can't stand him. Like I was rooting for Pereira to beat him. When Pereira lost that second fight, I could have cried. I was so sad. I was so sad. Night ruined, day ruined. I was fucked up. I'm rooting for Sean Strickland, but I think Sean Strickland will get his ass whooped though. But let's get into this press conference. I'm talking. I'm going on. I'm going on the rant. I'm wilding. Let's get into this. Get into this bad boy right here. Let's go.
It's Sunday here in Sydney, and you can watch it on ESPN Plus in the US and on Main Event and KO here in Australia. All right, with that, we are ready for our first question. Oscar, where are you?
Israel, this question for you. You know, this card has been built around you, and I'm curious, how does it feel now, knowing the fight is just days away, to feel that you brought this back to Sydney?
I don't think I did. I think we did. You got Tai Tuivasa, Tyson Pedro, Carlos Ulberg, City Kickboxing, Australia, New Zealand in the house. I don't think it's just me. I think we did this. When I win, you win. We all win.
Yesterday you said that Sean Strickland was dangerous because he had nothing to lose. But technically, where does he present you dangerous in the cage on fight night?
Right now, right here. I don't really
kick his ass,
see anything that he has for me that I haven't seen before. But yeah, he is a dangerous man because he has nothing to lose and everything to gain. So I've taken him seriously for this camp, and I'm going to show you guys Sunday afternoon.
There's been some suggestions that this is an easy fight for you. I don't know if there are any easy fights in the UFC, but for you, how do you see this fight playing out, and what do you think you will be able to show the Sydney fans?
I will show you guys a showcase, but for now, this is all fun and games. Who wants to see a fight?
Question for Sean.
Every time Izzy do this shit with his watch, it pisses me off. I don't know why. It irks my soul every time he do that. Like, it's like every time after he says something that he think is some fly shit, like, ooh, that was some fly shit I just said. I'll watch that. It's like, ugh. And he do it all the time. It irks me.
You know,
I don't know why. It's the simplest thing, but it gets me mad. I don't know. It's weird.
Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! God damn, you guys are fucking awesome.
And the fact
that
that was even surprising to me too. The fans is cheering for him. Like, he's not even from there. I thought they was gonna boo him. They cheering for him. I'm like, oh no, this is not good for Izzy.
You have a chance to win the world title this weekend, but I wonder how much more it would mean to take it off someone that people consider one of the greatest of all time.
Here's the thing about the Chinaman, you guys.
Let's go.
Fucking Chinaman.
That's funny. A lot of people backstory. Izzy says he's Chinese. He was fighting in China for years. He was saying he was Chinese. Then he got on Dricus Duplessis, basically trying to make it seem like he's some type of racist asshole because he said he's from Africa, which he was born and raised in Africa. It's weird. He's African just like you. If you talk about the pigment of the skin, that's a different conversation, but that was never the conversation. The conversation was, I'm taking the belt back to Africa. I live and breathe and fight out of Africa. He turned it into some race riot. That's another thing. He always doing sucker shit. And what really made me was like, yeah, I'm done with this fucking dude. It was the Robert Whittaker shit. He really tried to make Robert Whittaker seem like he was some type of asshole. He created and fabricated this beef in his mind that never existed. Robert Whittaker don't even talk shit. The dude don't curse. I've never heard him curse. That's how much of a nice dude he is. I know you're trying to make the fight or whatever, I guess, whatever, but he trying to make it seem like Robert Whittaker was talking shit about him and it's like, yeah, we're going to settle the score. And it's like, what are you talking about? Robert Whittaker's like, I don't know what this dude is talking about. Like, I'll be gonna fight. All right, cool. He's a good fighter, but I don't know what he's talking about. Some imaginary beef that didn't exist. But I'm going on a tangent. Let's get back to him.
And he's a bad motherfucker. I think we can all agree that he's a bad motherfucker, and there's no easy way through the China, man.
Of course not. China.
But hey, you guys, I'm up for it. You guys fucking motivate me. It's gonna be fucking awesome to bring the belt back to this
Izzy knew.
Fucking.
He knew ahead of this press
No more
conference.
pain.
It was not gonna work out for him. He knew that.
Fucking nails, no more dog collars for fucking you guys. Let's fucking go.
And the funny part about it is he was getting his nails done in the what they call that shit? The fight companion, not the fight companion. What the fuck am I talking about? Damn it! It's like basically like all access. I forgot what the fuck they call it. Embedded.
Sure, you know, you talk a lot ahead of your fights. You say a lot of
like
things about your opponents, but is there anything about this that feels personal to you?
Look,
no, man. I mean, at the end of the day, dude, fucking the cringe lord is he, bro? As long as fucking Peter doesn't come fucking rush the stage, man. Fucking Izzy's a bad motherfucker, man. He has all the knockouts, but the fucking cringe lord, man, like
the cringe lord. Look, the cringe lord. Strickland trying to save some of the good content too. He tried to stretch it out because he got some content, but there was a couple more things he could have said that he didn't say. The Izzy being born rich, privileged shit, he didn't bring that up. There's a lot of shit he could have bring up that he didn't bring up.
Come on, Izzy, give me something, bro. What the fuck?
When you argue with a fool, those who are watching can't tell who's who.
Oh my god. Bro, he's so cringy. And he really be thinking he's saying the flyest shit in the world. Like, y'all see how fly that was what I just said? That shit was fly. Bro, it's not fly, is he? Nothing about what you say is fly. It's just corny. It's like, what fortune cookie did you read that from? What girl off TikTok did you hear that from? Like, Izzy, stop.
Oh, there we go. Hey, you know what? You know what, man? The moment I post a video of me jerking off my fucking dog, they will put some credibility to that.
Everybody, look, even look at Ty face. Ty like, Ty T Russell like, what the fuck? And that's when you know you fucked up. And even your homeboys is like, damn, like, even they can't back that bullshit up. What they gonna say? Why you fucking getting jiggy with your dog? You can't defend that.
Fucking puppy porn, man. I had to double check that shit just to make sure it was legit. And it was legit. I followed Izzy for like a quick second just to double check.
It's real.
Motherfucker's real.
Points from an Al Cop right here. Obviously, you've had difficulty finding opponents that will stay healthy up to the finish line. So you almost
even
didn't make
homeboy
it
right
this
here
time
was
either.
getting
How
crazy
nervous
with
were
Izzy,
you
you
that
know.
you wouldn't be able to fight here in Sydney?
First of all, where is my Lebanese people? Make some noise. Make some noise, my Lebanese people. Let's go. We are here in Sydney. Unfortunately, Kaikara France is a bitch. The fucking bitch is in front of me. And you are fucking guilty because Sunday, this kid's gonna get murdered. You know? Because you
Hey,
fucking
calm down,
pussy.
calm down, calm down.
You fucking pussy.
This angle is kind of awful.
Afraid because, I get accused. You have 3 weeks to fight me.
Hold up, that's that. Nah, I don't like that angle.
All right, Sydney, Australia.
Look at this little midget trying.
Infelizmente ele é uma rodinha.
Afraid because, I get accused. You have 3 weeks to fight me. You little fucking pussy. Look at you. You have the courage to come here.
Look at Izzy.
Yes, stand up, motherfucker. Stand
Took the
up.
card for
Stand the
Izzy's
fuck up,
teammate.
motherfucker. What you want? What you
Why
want?
is he
What you
why
want
is
to?
Izzy why
What-
is you standing up like to defend your homeboy? Like, yeah, your homeboy's a fighter too. We fighting the same weight class. You not in my weight class, bro. Mind your business, homie. Like, this dude is I can't stand his goofball ass. What are you standing up for? This has nothing to do with you. He talking shit to your homeboy that's in his weight class. You like 4 weight classes above me. What the fuck are you worried about? Like, what are you talking about? My boy still wasn't backing out.
What you want? Yeah.
fucking respect.
Shut the fuck mouth. Sit
Shut
down.
the fuck
Yo,
up,
think
bitch.
this is Strickland. Sit the
Calm
fuck
down,
down.
little man.
Sit the fuck
Don't make
down.
me stupid.
Sit the fuck down, yo.
Up, you little
Sit the
crack
fuck
ass.
up.
Fuck
Sit
you,
down,
you and
bro.
your tight ass
Sit
car
down.
was giving you a brain
Sit the
damage
fuck
right
down.
now.
Sit the fuck down. What the
Bitch
fuck? Bitch ass what? Sit the fuck down, yo.
Look at this little midget trying to fuck with me. I will fucking bury
What the
you.
fuck you are? What the fuck you are?
Ty is
Shut
like,
your
what
mouth.
is going on?
Hey,
Hey, calm the fuck down. That's not the fight, dude. Leave the
I'm not
little
gonna
man
lie, this is
alone.
one
I'm
of the
okay.
best conferences I've seen in years. Since like the Connor ones where it was like it was something going on. It has been a while since I've seen a good press conference.
I'm okay,
That's
I'm
why I
okay.
had to react to this
I'm
shit. I was
okay.
like, this shit is
I'm supposed to be the
And I
asshole
knew
here,
it was
Izzy.
gonna be
That's
good.
not your job.
And I knew it was gonna be good because I'm like, Sean Strickland is there, going at Izzy. This is gonna be a fucking classic. I'm like, this is gonna be a
Just
classic
what? Sit the
because I
fuck
knew
down,
Sean
yo.
Strickland had some
The other
ammunition
day.
for
So
him.
what are you expecting
So I'm
in your
like,
fight
this
against
is gonna be
from
good.
Manel? Obviously.
Not your
Hey,
job.
your business with him. Your fucking porn cartoon addiction.
Yo, nobody respects Izzy anymore. MMA Guru, he done fucking OD'd. Done made like 3-4 videos. Just, getting all the tea. Getting all the good content. And this motherfucker literally said your cartoon porn addiction. He barely can speak English. And he's talking crazy to Izzy. Look at Izzy's face. Look how Izzy looking at him like, you disrespectful fool ass punk.
Hey, calm the fuck
Hey,
down. That's not the
I'm
fight,
focused
dude.
on
Leave the
Sean.
little man alone.
I'm okay,
Fucking
I'm okay,
A.
I'm
Calm
okay.
down, guys.
I'm okay.
I'm supposed to be
I'm
the
not
asshole
talking-
here,
I'm not
Izzy.
talking-
That's not your
Hey, your
job.
business with him. Your fucking porn cartoon addiction.
And I could understand that. He barely speak English and I understood that. Your cartoon porn addiction. Look at Ty. Ty's like, what the fuck is going on?
Final question from Manel. Obviously, you aren't fighting Kai. You're fighting Felipe over there. You tweeted this KO is going to be brutal the other day. So what are you expecting in your fight against Felipe?
I don't expect anything for this kid. I know this kid is tough, but nothing special. He's just a kid who's gonna be here. He make his noise, you know. That's it.
Ele é só uma criança, ele não tem o que esperar dele. Ele é um cara pequeno, não tem muito o que esperar, ele é só uma criança.
Question for Felipe.
Eu acho que você tá falando que não sabe.
Eu vou fazer.
Question for
Fiquei sabendo que você é...
Ah, espera.
Obviously, it ended
Booing me like this. There we go. That's a little better.
But nah, man, I'll be honest, man. When I got out here, people been nice to me, bro. People been coming up quiet.
That's it.
On Sunday.
It doesn't matter,
Tough
bro. I'm
is
coming
just
for the
coming
knockout,
at
and that's
somebody.
it.
He ain't got time to do too much talking. You know, he here for the not saying out.
Question for Tai Tuivasa. Tai, these are your people. This is your home. What's the energy like?
Sydney!
This is gonna be a tough fight for Tai.
Fucking S.I.
Fuck off, ain't no motherfucking
Would you
joke.
consider
Anyway, I was in fight. For sure, I'm coming to win this day. Sorry of you, everybody, guys, but for sure, it will be a really good show for everybody of you.
And one for Anton Tricali down there.
One more time, I didn't hear you. You want me to tell me you about my nickname?
Yes.
The best way is if you ask Tyson Pedro after a fight, or you ask your wife.
Tyson, you're
my nickname.
Yes.
His nickname is
from you on Sunday.
One more time, I didn't hear you. You want me to tell me you about my nickname?
Yes. From you on Sunday. By your nickname, the Pleasure Man. Can you tell us more about the nickname and what the fans can expect from you on Sunday?
One more time, I didn't hear you. You want me to tell me you about my nickname?
Yes.
The best way is if you ask Tyson Pedro after a fight, or you ask your wife.
I love it. Ask him after the fight or ask your wife. Those are the only two people I can tell you.
Response to that.
He's like,
after my fight, the Pleasure Man.
The Pleasure Man?
What am I supposed to say to the Pleasure Man?
You're gonna taste the pleasure.
Like what?
I'm gonna taste the Pleasure Man. That's
Taste
what I'm
the
gonna...
Pleasure Man. This
Come
is
on,
not...
cuz. What am I supposed
Yeah,
to
what
do
do you
with
say
that?
to that? Like, what?
Have a good fight. I would love fight of the night. He got fight of the night last time. So I want to do it in front of Sydney. But I definitely don't want to taste the Pleasure Man.
Yeah, look about that.
And just one for you, Israel. We've seen some of the photos of you from your photo shoot. You're going to be wearing the red mist shorts, as you put it. Can you tell us the significance
I know this
behind
tie
those?
and what's his name got on like the same gold ring. What is that? I wonder. What
Just
that is.
fashion, to be honest, and it kind of plays into the whole history of my time in China. And also, I want to say, shout out to Sifu Philip Lam, one of the legends in this game. Stand up, Sifu. Without him, New Zealand wouldn't have Muay Thai, and a lot of us have deep ties to China for over 58 years because of him. He's gonna turn 80 in 2 years, and he's gonna retire. He's a fucking legend in this game. I don't want to give you a history lesson, but it's all divine timing. It makes sense. So, ni hao, Sifu. Why ni?
I told you he was Japanese. But you
This
get no
question's for
fucking.
Sean Strickland.
Oh, my boy, Drickus. Drickus my boy now. I don't know if y'all noticed. That's my boy
Sean,
now.
the last time
One, he's
there
fucking
was a
crazy.
93 in
Let's
the
just
U-
get into it. One, he's a fucking psychopath. I'm pretty sure he's drunk every time he fights. I love it. It's off the Hennessy. The motherfucker is just Chad. Like, he's just chatting his way, bro. Fuck technique, skills, and all that. Of course he got some of that. But fuck all that. Toughness, durability, and he just finds a way. That's my guy. That's my guy.
The UFC card numbers, it was UFC
And he's from
193.
Africa, so I feel like I'm
that night,
obligated
Holly
to
Holm shocked the world and defeated Ronda Rousey. What makes you believe you can come in on Sunday and shock the world against Israel?
You know, guys, man, it's a uphill fight. Tall man, tall kickboxer, dude, but I'm ready to give it to the fucking gods to fight the fucking Chinaman, dude. I'm ready to embrace the Bisping, to give up the fucking eye. I'm ready to give what it fucking needs to give. Because not only do I represent America, but I represent you guys. I
I like
represent
Sean
you
Strickland. I don't
motherfuckers.
know why. He seems like a motherfucker I can hang with. And when shit jump off, you know he got your back. Now, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing better than that. And he's going to get locked up
Anytime
with
some
you.
shit
And we
goes
go talk
down,
shit about it after. Like, yeah, that
I
motherfucker
always
is
use
tripping.
my fucking platform to talk for you guys. When you guys are throwing pregnant women in fucking jail, I use my platform to talk about you guys. When China's putting people in fucking camps, I use my platform to talk about fucking China. What I don't do is I don't use my platform to fucking sell out and make money. So you guys, when I walk into that fucking cage, you guys fucking fuel me, man. I want to go in there and I want to win that fucking belt.
This how you know Sean Strickland. You can't invite him to the barbecue. He cool, but he can't be invited to the barbecue. Every other word is fuck. This motherfucker, he curse a lot. I think I curse a decent amount, but like only when I'm in my comfort zone. If I'm talking to other people, I'm talking to certain people, I actually don't. I talk a certain way. I don't fucking curse and say certain words. But Sean Strickland has literally said fuck 800 times. He said fuck. He's right up there with Samuel L. Jackson. All you gotta do is add a mother on that shit, and he's competing with Samuel. Right there with the motherfucker.
Belt for you guys, and I want to bring some fucking pride back to the middleweight fucking division. So, man, I got what it fucking takes, and I'm fucking ready.
Question for Israel.
At least
Israel, Sean said yesterday at the media day that he's going to embrace his inner Kelvin Gastelum. Do you believe he has that ability to show that fight that you had with Kelvin many years ago?
These sunglasses to hide his eyes, because the eyes is the gateway to the soul. You can really see what
I think he has the ability, but he doesn't have the chin. Kelvin's a Mexican, so they're built different.
His eyes could have
but
been
when you talk about,
we wouldn't know. That's what I'm saying. You really can tell how motherfucker how they feel.
You know what?
When you look
I'll leave it at that. I don't think he has the chin. He just has the gas tank, maybe.
And that's another thing question too. Izzy didn't want to like really talk shit. You know, Izzy really wasn't talking shit to Strickland because he couldn't win. He couldn't win this battle. Strickland have too much dirt on you, too much information on you. You can't. It's gonna be hard for him to like go back and forth and actually try to have a verbal shit talking battle with Sean Strickland with all this information that he got. And if he had kept going in and like really trying to go down that route, I think Sean Strickland would have brought up a few other things that he didn't bring up. He'd have went way harder than he did, and he already went hard. So imagine if Izzy was like trying to play that game with him, it would have been bad for him. So he was trying to be reserved.
Manel, is it fair to say that you get through?
What?
Is it fair to say that with a win on Sunday, you'll be chasing that fight with Kai next?
I'm very happy. I'm super happy to fight on Sunday.
Question for Israel. Israel, back in 2019, when you last fought in Australia, you delivered a devastating knockout. Is history going to repeat itself this Sunday? And does this fight show the next evolution of Israel Adesanya, the mixed martial artist?
Last time I did a cool dance, then I knocked him out. This time I'm going to knock him out and do another cool dance.
And he's going to hold up a Chinese flag and fucking swear allegiances.
That's the thing, though. All this shit talking is good. It's fucking fantastic. But you just kind of know deep down that Sean Strickland's going to probably lose. The only way he's going to win is if he takes Izzy down. And if he could actually take Izzy down on some, like, fucking Drickus chat his way through this motherfucker, we might be seeing some shit here. But if not striking, he's not fucking with Izzy. So he has to take it down. And Strickland is not the, like, what you would say. He's a short bus baby. He was on a short bus. So he's probably gonna go in there and strike with Izzy. So he's probably gonna lose. If he might get knocked out too. Because if he's getting pieced up, he doesn't have a Kelvin Gastelum chin. Kelvin Gastelum has a fucking iron chin. It's starting
the CCP,
he got cracked a couple times
grow
lately.
A pair of fucking nuts and grow a fucking spine.
He's been taking some damage, but that's why he's going back to 170.
When did you sign to Monster Energy?
When I heard he was going back to 170, I was like, that's perfect. I always said that Kelvin Gastelum need to fight at 170. That's his weight class. And if he had stayed down there, who knows where he could have been. He probably could have been champion. With his chin, his durability, he's not getting finished by none of them dudes. And durability carries you a long way. There's a lot of fighters that are who they are, became world champion and did this and did that and did a lot of great things just because they can't be stopped. And if you can't knock a person out, you have to fight them for the whole fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be a long, drawn-out fight. And all of his fights is kind of like that. If he's not knocking out the other person, they can't knock him out. So it's going to be a fucking decision fight.
When did you sell your soul? Tell me.
Hey,
you signed your soul recently, right? You did.
I ride motorcycles.
Isn't it funny that every time I have to fight someone, Monster signs them immediately and becomes a fan of them? You know why? Because I didn't sell out and I didn't sell my soul. What'd you have to do to that pig-headed fuck? Huh? What'd you have to do to sell your soul to get that deal?
Let me tell you something about my man Izzy. Let's talk about Izzy's last show out, right? Whenever whenever Dreykus won.
Doesn't matter. I knocked him out.
Let's talk about whenever Dreykus won. Izzy is on a world stage, and he goes up in the cage to call out Dreykus, and he fucking race baits him. Like, literally, bro, that's your message? You race bait him?
I don't like how you handle it.
Neo-Nazi.
I don't like shit like that. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't like shit like that. Especially in these modern times. Like, we in a weird time where it's like, white people are to blame for everything. And it's like, alright. Especially before it got to where it was too. It's like, it was kind of like, it was like the fun thing to do. Like, just blame white people for all your goddamn problems. But as time is moving on and I'm really seeing what's going on, people have lost their fucking mind. Like, they're not accepting accountability for nothing. Everything is a white man's fault. Even if it has nothing to do with a white man. And most of the time it doesn't. It somehow leads back and trickles down to slavery and the white man. Like, bro, no, you's a fuck nigga because you a fuck nigga. It has nothing to do with nobody else is the cause of you being a piece of shit motherfucker right now with no job and no future and no hope and just being a dumb nigga sitting on the corner doing whatever the fuck that it is that you're doing. The white man has nothing to do with that. It's like everything, you cannot blame somebody else for this shit. Like, so this Izzy like trying to like, and it's like, you put them in a position now. There's a lot of white people too. You put them in a position where it's like they gotta like, they can't say anything. And I'm a fan of motherfucker. You talking crazy, a motherfucker could talk crazy to you back. You want to talk shit, I should be able to talk shit back. They can't even do certain things because a black person will be able to do it. Now I notice that. I never thought we'd be in this time. I don't know what happens in the world. I like shit to be fair, equal across the board. You know what I'm saying? Now we in a time where it's kind of shifted. You would think that, because before you was like, even for me, I was like, yeah, it was like certain things. Of course, you'd be like, the fuck going on? It's racism and shit. But now it's just total shift to the other side where it's like people have lost their fucking mind. Like I be hearing white people talking about other white people like, so you're not, like, it'd be weird. It's like, these people have lost their mind. Like, motherfucker, you're white too. What are you talking about? You're speaking to him as if he's some type of ain't shit motherfucker. But it's like, it's just people have lost their mind. But he really tried to turn my boy, and that's my guy. I fuck with him. Try to turn Dreykus into some type of, he turned this whole shit into some racism shit. And I don't like that, because that's not what it was about. He said he's taking the belt back to Africa. He lives and breathes the African air. He was born in Africa. Fact is, he was also born in Africa. Izzy do not live in Africa. He left when he was a young child and he hasn't been back since. What Dreykus Duplessis said was 100% correct. He lives and he's in Africa right now. He lives in Africa. He train out of Africa. He doesn't train out of New Zealand. He's not the Chinese dragon. He's not none of that bullshit. I don't like fake shit. I don't give a fuck whether you black, white, I don't care. If you solid, you real, and you show me you're real and you ain't no fuck nigga, I fuck with you. If you an ain't shit, piece of shit motherfucker, I don't care if you black or white. Get the fuck away from me. And Izzy's a fuck nigga. So I cannot par or associate with these type of people. He's fake as shit. He do a lot of fake sucker ass shit. He tried a thing, and then even after the Pereira fight too, he wasn't giving Pereira no credit, talking about his leg and like, oh my god, bro. I'm like, bro, are you serious? He was literally talking as if like Pereira just got lucky. And it's like, he beat you 3 times. Stop talking like that. Like, and people, Joe Rogan and all them was acting as if like Izzy's the better fighter, but Pereira just got that, like he's just got this one punch knockout power, as if he's like he's Deontay Wilder or some shit like that. No. He was outstriking Izzy. Watch the fight. First round, it was a close round. He was winning. Izzy caught him. Izzy won the round. Second round, he won the round. Third round, he was winning. Kicked Izzy, hurt him to the body. A lot of people didn't peep that. Izzy grabbed his leg, they got tangled up, spin around. Izzy ended up on top, won the third round. Fourth round, Pereira a little tied. Izzy won 4 minutes of the round. The last minute of the round, Pereira started putting it on him. Fifth round, Pereira knocked his ass out. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, as if Izzy was just dominating the fight. So when Pereira lost, I was rooting for Pereira. When he lost the second time, I was so sad. Let me get back into this video.
Not only that, you guys, he wears a shirt to shit on his ex-girlfriend. This is the fucking kind of champion we have, and it's a goddamn shame. And hey, listen to what, you guys, let me stand up for this. I'm gonna be honest.
Strickland like me. Like, when I start getting turned up, I gotta stand up. Like, I can't sit down anymore because I'm turned out. And I'm just having other people. When I get turned up, I get sweating. Yeah, I get to start perspiring. You know what I'm saying? Sweat everywhere. Like I'm in a cage fight. Like I'm be sweating like that when I get turned up.
When I was younger, bro, I went through some traumatic shit, as we all did, man. From 7th grade, but I fucking learned my lesson. And as a fucking man, I'm a better man for it. I live a good life. I do fucking good things. I'm not jerking my fucking dog off, swearing allegiance to China, shitting on my ex-girlfriend.
Let's go.
So again, man, people can change. I am fucking
He should have
repent.
brought up the having servants as a kid, because he always talking this struggle life. And you know, people automatically assume he's struggling. He's born in Africa. You thinking, oh, you know, people, oh, Africa, he's struggling. No. This motherfucker was living good in Africa. This motherfucker had servants. Niggas ain't. I ain't never had no servant. I had nobody never wipe my ass except for my mama when I was a baby. Niggas, he didn't know how to shower till he was 8 years old. But he talked about this hard life that it's this hardship he just couldn't deal with. Like, what hardship are you talking about, bro? Somebody used to shower you. Up until 8 years old, you had to convince them, like, I got it, I can do it myself now.
Goddamn, I'm proud of who the fuck I am. Are you proud of who you are?
And question for Tyson. Tyson, these are your people.
All this might be for nothing. Strickland might get slapped.
The fans of Sydney love to see you back here. I have to know this weekend,
like,
does that support inspire you to deliver the performance of your career?
100%. I've been thinking about it every day. I'm happy to be home. This is my first UFC fight in Sydney, so this is for you guys.
This mustache is killing me. Why would you just keep the stash? People that do that is either a cop or a stone cold killer.
Question for the champion, Israel. Tell me, are Sean's words affecting you at all?
No.
He said yesterday that he's more Australian than you. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
I would have said, and I'd be like, I'm also more African. Don't you ever forget that. Definitely more African than Izzy. That would have been the icing on the cake. I'd be like, more Chinese and African. So let's also remember that.
New Zealand, and more New Zealand.
Hey, I'm a Chinese champion. I'm a South African champion, a Brazilian champion, a New Zealand champion. That's what's called being a world champion.
Okay.
And that is never good.
You heard motherfuckers started wooing. You heard it started wooing, but that was a good way to think it, because that is true. World champion meaning you are the champion of the world. Across all continents, across all countries. But shut the fuck up. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You'll get to say no cool shit.
Champion, so
that,
it can be whatever
even
you
Ty
want.
Clapper, that makes sense.
You know, I think some people are still salty about UFC 243, but
hey, raise the fucking flag, announce who you are. We've all fucking seen it. Izzy's a champion.
Tell your soul against a monster. Tell him how you did it.
Hey.
Tell him how you did it. I'm not going to bring it up, but it's okay.
Listen, you guys.
Sunday, I'm going to knock this motherfucker out. That's all I give a fuck about.
Yeah, you'll fucking do it for China. You'll do it for fucking China, you
We'll
fucking
do it
coward.
for China.
The Chinese dragon is back.
We'll do it for stupid lamb. I told Sifa I'll knock you the fuck out, and I will knock you the fuck out.
And at the day, you're still gonna have to look in the mirror and know that you're a little bitch.
And you sold your soul for Monster. You sold your soul to that monster.
Hey, listen, you guys.
I can look in the mirror and be happy.
Give me a fucking dirt bike. I fucking love Monster, bro. I'm in line with Monster. These motherfuckers backflip motorcycles.
I'm in my prime. I am in my prime.
Yeah, I'm your fucking prime, dude. Calm down, fucking China man.
Israel, I'm curious, how does your dislike for Sean compare to the likes of Costa?
He's a fly shit there when I'm in my prime, because he's signed to fucking to Logan Paul. Him and fucking KSI got some drink, some prime shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. Probably some scam shit. But yeah, he got that shit called Prime, and he signed to them, so I'm my Prime, or you're cool.
Costa and Vittori.
I don't really dislike him. He's just annoying, that's all. But again, this is it. This is his moment.
Not no more.
Sunday afternoon, it's my moment.
Actually being cool like cool after this, but nah, not after the dog shit. Yeah, I think that's the end of it.
Quick one for Ty. Will you offer Alex Shui after the fight?
Bro, everyone knows.
For Tyson Pedro and also Tai Tuivasa, you mentioned how important it is for you to be representing your hometown of Sydney.
That's the end of it. You'll wrap it up right there. Wrap it up right there. But yeah, Strickland completely annihilated him. He had a couple other things he could have said I would have liked if he had said, but he didn't. But it's all good. He hit the major ones. That dog shit, you jerking off your dog, and God knows what else you doing with the dog behind closed doors and closed cameras. Let's just keep it real. If people are doing certain things in front of you, in front of the world, it's most likely like 5 times worse behind closed doors. But it is what it is. Is he probably gonna beat him? But I do want Sean Strickland to win just because it'll shake up the world. Because nobody's thinking he's gonna win. I might put some money on Sean Strickland because if he wins, I know he's a big underdog. I know he's a good size underdog. Alright, yeah, that's the end of the video. Like and subscribe. I'll be back to y'all dusty footholes with another one. Let's go.